Hello, thank you for joining this video on the importance of breathing through your nose. Now, I'm so grateful I learned the importance of breathing through my nose some 7 years ago and can vouch for just how much it has improved my health and well-being. You'll be surprised at just how many ways it improves our life in general. Breathing through the nose allows the air to be filtered before it comes into our lungs through the hairs and the mucus, and this can block things like dust, small particles, pollen, even bacteria and viruses. Through breathing through the nose, it also moistens the air and shifts the temperature so it's far more bioavailable by the time it comes to your lungs and your respiratory system. Not only that, you can sense just how it affects your consciousness. By breathing through your nose, you activate your brain. It allows you to be far more present. This happens in a few specific ways as well. We have what's known the olfactory bulb in our brain, which is associated with our nasal cavity. And this allows us to sense and smell the environment around us. This happens on multiple levels. I mean, we know probably to look out if we start to smell dog poo. Be careful where to tread. But it gives us far more information than that. We understand the power of aromatherapy, but also our interaction with other humans. So we have quite an affinity to particular people's pheromones. That can be of your own family or of a very good match for you biologically in a person. And these things can often operate on a subconscious basis. I mean, there are many people that have like a favorite teddy or a comfort blanket, and just that smell can bring that a whole new state of being. And this is through the olfactory bulb. What's interesting is that it also works not only on the inhale but on the exhale. So this gives information about what's going on within your body. And that can allow, it's amazing just how it works, but it can allow you to begin to create certain white blood cells or to activate certain parts of your immune system if that is sensed on your exhale of what's necessary for your body to be in optimum health. As well as that, a very important thing is nitric oxide. This is activated through breathing through your nose. In fact, if you breathe through your nose, it's somewhere between 50 to 200 parts per billion of nitric oxide is created. If you breathe through your mouth, it is only 10 parts per billion. So it's a huge difference there. The reason why nitric oxide is important is it's actually a vasodilator and a bronchial dilator. So it expands your lungs, expands the arteries and veins of your body to allow for a better flow of blood and oxygen, which of course it increases how much you can oxygenate the cells of your body and also expel the carbon dioxide. Nitric oxide is also known to be an antibacterial and antiviral. So before we reach for the supplements, we can create this chemistry just by breathing through our nose. Nitric oxide is amazing for erectile dysfunction. In medicines like Viagra, it's one of the main components. It's great for stamina. It's amazing when we're inhaling this nitric oxide then comes down and into our lungs, and it's a great defense against chest infections for those that are susceptible to chest infections in the winters. Breathing through your nose, interestingly, also affects the shape of your face, around your jaw and your teeth. So we can improve the shape of our jaw and teeth just by breathing through our nose. And this is becoming more and more of a concern for dentists. Many dentists are now prescribing this as part of their service to improve the structure of the face. Breathing through the mouth is more likely to create things like halitosis, bad breath, as well as gum disease and problems like this. When we sleep, if we breathe through our mouth, we're far more likely to snore or experience sleep apnea, to wake through not being able to breathe in our sleep. So if we begin to cultivate the practice of breathing through our nose in the day, it also affects how we breathe at night. There are actually a lot of people that are using the nasal dilator strips. They're like strips that can open the nostrils slightly, and I use a tape, so like a micro porous tape, to tape the lips closed at night to condition them to breathe through the nose. And if you realize that you breathe a lot through your mouth, I would encourage you to research this a bit further. Obviously, do speak to your partner if you have a partner before you tape your lips up at night. But many people are finding amazing results, life-changing results, by doing the mouth taping at night. And so there's some of the reasons why it's a good idea to breathe with your nose, to get the best out of every breath, improve your health, and feel much better.